Hello guys, welcome back to today's Pickleball. So, kind of an interesting video today. I have a paddle setup. I wasn't planning on doing one of these until today when I was looking on Instagram and I was like, remember that collaboration JOOLA did with Razor, and those paddles were tough. They're going for like $1,000 on eBay. I was like, I can't get my hands on one of those, but I want a cool color that I can get my hands on. So I was able to get my hands on a pretty interesting colorway, the Perseus Pro IV 16mm Riptide Blue colorway. So, I like looking tough on the courts, and this, this is gonna improve that, obviously. And I love the color blue. I like the 3S, and those are blue. I didn't like the new colorway of the new Pro 4, but luckily they made those in blue, which was pretty nice. So you can only get this colorway at Dick's Sporting Goods. So I'm gonna set it up today and put my setup on it and see if I like it. I don't know. I will probably be using this paddle in future tournaments, but yeah, we're gonna set it up today. So here we go. Okay, guys. So I got the tungsten tape measured out here. I got the 1 gram per inch tungsten tape. So we're gonna put it on right now. We're gonna do right at the throat, usual spot. So let's put it on. So I can't remember exactly where I start this, because I don't usually set up Pro 4. I usually set up the 3S, and there's like this new little shiny thing. I'm assuming probably just put it right above that, because that's already weighted, so it's almost acts as like weight already starts there, so might as well just add on to what's already there. So I'm probably just gonna do that and just add on right from where that already is. So that's what I just, boom. So that's pretty good. All right, cool. So yeah, just added right above that shiny strip. I don't know if that's how Ben Johns does it, but yeah. So I'm gonna put the second one on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did just confirm. I just checked with how Ben Johns sets up his paddle, and I was watching his video. He actually puts the weight right at the top of the reflect. So like not he considers this the bottom of it. He actually puts it like right before the reflector starts. This paddle feels pretty heavy to me right now. I'm gonna weigh it. I'm kind of concerned because these do come in very heavy stock. So I just do want to alert you guys that I don't like my. No. Oh, okay. It said 6.2 for a sec. I was like, that doesn't sound right. So right now it's at 8.5, which is a little bit too heavy for me. So I'm gonna either do one of two things: remove lead tape, or I think it might be from this protective film. So let's see. I will do 8.5 max. Usually I don't like to do anything above that. Like, I like the way this one feels. This one's at around 8.4. That's like my sweet spot right there. Anything above 8.4 is it's too much. I just think it feels too heavy in the hands, unless it's a singles paddle. If it's a singles paddle, then sure, because you're taking more baseline ground strokes and stuff. But if it's a doubles paddle, anything above 8.4, I just, unless you're a pro, I don't think that's required. I just have found that doesn't work for me. I used to do heavy paddles like 8.5, 8.6. I didn't have fast hands back then, so I didn't know. But now that I do have fast hands, I understand that weight can cause differences that you don't want, and slow hand speed and stuff. So yeah, I don't like to go above 8.4, really 8.5 max if it feels good. So yeah, I'm just gonna take the rest of this off, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we got all the wrap off, so just a fresh under grip. I'm gonna weigh it now and see what it's coming in at. 8.3. Perfect with an overgrip. Oh, I actually forgot I have to put edge tape, so it's probably going to be around 8.5, unfortunately, which I don't love to see. But I'm going to put the overgrip on first and then do the, actually, no, usually I do the edge tape. Maybe I'll cut off a little piece of the tungsten tape to see if that lowers the weight. I'm going to try that. All right, you know what? Honestly, I'm going to just put on the edge guard tape and see what happens here. Got the JOOLA edge guard tape. I don't know why they don't sell this anymore, but they really need to. Very good edge guard tape. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on. See, really just hope that this doesn't add a lot of weight, because I can't sacrifice too much more weight at this point. This paddle's already getting concerningly heavy. I don't even have the overgrip on yet, so we're gonna see. Alright, looks pretty good. Yeah, usually I like to put edge guards on my paddles just to preserve them, so I can use them for, you know, way longer. It doesn't feel too heavy, so I think we're pretty good right now. We're doing good. We're doing good. I think where we're at. Alright, so now I'm gonna add the overgrip. I'm actually trying JOOLA overgrip today. I always use either Wilson or Yonex. I haven't used the JOOLA overgrip in a while. I used to actually use these a little bit. I was experimenting with them a really long time ago. I mean, probably over 2 years ago, but whenever they first came out, I feel like I was experimenting with them, but yeah, I'm gonna use my last JOOLA overgrip today. They come in packs of 4, so yeah, we're gonna use it. I remember liking them, honestly, so maybe we'll be switching back. I don't know, because I noticed that Ben Johns was using these too, and I was like, all right, well, I want to try it. I have an extra one that I don't use, and might as well just try it. So I got the sticky tape right inside, so we're gonna try that overgrip here. It feels very tacky, so I like that, the way that feels. Maybe I'll use these more. I don't know. It's hard to compete with Wilson. Wilson makes a great overgrip. It's hard to beat theirs. This one feels pretty nice. Nice and thin. It's not... I hate thick or dry overgrips. Those ones just suck. Really bad. So... this is looking pretty good. I grip paddles lefty, so there's actually a JOOLA logo on the grip, so it's upside down because I'm gripping this paddle lefty, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Because usually it's righty, so it'd be right side up. But yeah, no big deal to me. Just something to throw out there if you do also grip your paddle lefty, and if you're left-handed. So it's a pretty thicker grip, because obviously it's a 16mm paddle, so it's obviously thicker. Alright, yeah, I like to grip mine. My paddle's pretty high, just to get a little bit extra length out of the grip. It's always nice to get. This comes at a 5.5 inch grip, so I'm really getting closer to 5.6 inches. So adding just a tad, just enough to help out a little bit. That's what Ben Johns does. I actually learned that from him, to grip the paddles a little bit higher. I've been doing it the whole time and set up my paddles ever since I got my first paddle. So we're finishing tape on. See how it looks. Oh, this looks good. Nice. There we go. That is the full setup Perseus 16mm Pro IV. There it is, right there, with the JOOLA overgrip that I'm liking. It feels pretty good in the hand. And the same weight setup that I normally use. So I'm gonna go play test it and let you know how it plays. See ya.